Here we go.
So Sacramento will get the first possession here. I'll look at Orlando's opening lineup, and it's Grant in at the power forward position. Pass to Divac. Here's Christie. Shot clock at 6. Going inside. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Divac, good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Pass to O'Neal. Uses the glass on the layup.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Here's Bibby. O'Neal pulls it in.
Mixing it up inside, just coming up empty-handed.
Outside, Anderson. Here's Hardaway. Inside. There's the steal. Over to the wing. Here's Stojakovic. Drops in the 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Orlando with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Hardaway into the lane. Up top, Grant. Back to Hardaway. 3-pointer. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Stojakovic. To the left wing. Here's Bibby. No good there, off the double clutch. Here's Orlando. They trail by 3. Now here's Anderson. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
The big man with the flush, so aggressive.
Man, that's so fun to watch.
Well, he saw an opportunity to slam it down, and he seized it.
Pass to Christie. Here's Divac. Here's Webber. He's covered by Grant. Grant with a steal. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Webber. Anderson covers. They set the pick. Here's Stojakovic. Got it. He's got 5.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Here's O'Neal. Here's Bibby. Pass to Webber. And down it goes. 2 points.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Outside, Anderson. Now Hardaway. Back to Anderson. Here's Scott. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Here's Bibby. Pass to Christie. To the paint. Here's Webber. He's covered by Grant. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Now here's Hardaway. Tight defense on him. Outside Hardaway. They set the screen. He takes it in. And that one's good.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Here's Bibby. Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Divac. Scott with a rebound.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Hardaway with it. And he drops it in from the low post.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Here's Bibby, defended by Hardaway. Pass to Stojakovic. Five on the clock. Knocks it loose. Grant with a steal. Anderson passes to Grant. Now Hardaway. It's tipped. Here's Bibby. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Divac. Down low. Grant with a steal. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Anderson. Back to Hardaway. Here's the three. The shot no good. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Here's Bibby. Here's Webber. Here's Bibby, defended by Hardaway. And the basket is good.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Here's Hardaway, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. The Magic making a switch here. That one's good from Hardaway. The Kings trailing. Here's Christie. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Stojakovic. They get it back. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Here's Hardaway. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and he could turn this into a three-point play.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
That one's good from Hardaway. Here's Christie. Pass to Stojakovic. And here's Brown. Jackson on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And that one falls for Jackson. And the Magic making a change here. And so he makes both from the line. Orlando leading. Here's Shaw. Pass to Bowie. Here's Shaw, defended by Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Royal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Shot clock at 5. The Magic need to put one up here. Shaw. And another miss by Orlando. And Sacramento has possession. They trail by 1. Pass to Stojakovic. Now Brown to the wing on the left. Brown with a screen. Here he goes. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Here's Shaw. Pass to Bowie to the middle. Here's Shaw. He tries for 3. That shot no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. To the inside. Nice shot by Christie. And now a 3-point Sacramento lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Brown against Turner. Pass to Bowie. Fires the 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. And so here's Sacramento. Here's Pollard. Jackson outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's Bowie. Out left to the wing. Here's Shaw. Defended by Jackson. Clock at 6. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
And it's Jackson on the take. And again, it's Sacramento converting. Here's Bowie. Takes it inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 5 points in the game. And so here's Sacramento. Trailing by 2. Up top, Jackson. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's Bowie. 5 points in the game. And the 3 off target. Jackson with it. Pass to Christie. Brown in the high post. And he buries his first look.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Here's Bowie. To the left side wing. Here's Shaw. And again, it's Orlando converting.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Pass to Stojakovic. Jackson on the wing. Here's Pollard. Here's Stojakovic. The 3-pointer off the mark. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Royal. Here's Shaw. Defended by Jackson. Pass to Rollins. Inside. Here's Royal. Here's Shaw. Off target from outside. Jackson outside. Count it. Good. Jackson's got 8.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Kings ahead, leading by just 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Sacramento.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And here are the Magic now. Trailing by 2, setting the floor for the Magic. And it's Anderson in at the shooting guard position. Hardaway takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Webber. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Pass to O'Neal. Hardaway with it. No good with a fallback jumper.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Now here's Jackson. Off target with the 3. Outside Hardaway. Out to the right wing. Anderson against Jackson. Pass to Royal. And here's Hardaway. Over to the left wing. Outside Anderson. Fires from deep. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Here's Christie. Out to the wing. And there's the screen. Here's Bibby. Tipped. Here's Royal. Defended by Jackson. Pass to Grant. Right side Anderson. Now here's Hardaway. Here's O'Neal. Here's Bibby. Scott's checked in for Orlando. Jackson on the wing. Puts one up from 19. O'Neal pulls it in.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Now here's Hardaway. 12 points for him. Pass to O'Neal. From down in the low post, it goes. And now it's a 5-point Orlando lead.
Too easy for a guy of his caliber. The D must put up more of a fight down there.
And you have other methods as well. You could deny or you can just front the post.
Here's Webber. 6 points for him. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big-time play.
And here are the Magic now. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Outside Hardaway. From the arc. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jackson on the wing for 3. Nails it from 3. Jackson's got 11 points.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Floats one up. Hits a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Divac. He's got 5. Outside Anderson from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
The Kings trailing. Here's Bibby. Pass to Christie. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Scott. Hardaway on the wing. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. And it's Sacramento's ball. 8-point game. Here's Bibby. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Webber. Here's Christie. Here's Bibby. And stolen by Hardaway. And here's Anderson. From behind the arc. The offensive rebound. O'Neal again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Christie. They set a pick. Here's Bibby. Here's Webber. He's got 6. Will it go? And the layup is good. Give him 8 points now.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Jackson against Anderson. Grant outside. Pass to Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Anderson for 3. Drills it from deep. Anderson's got 9 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Guard it.
Now Jackson, 11 points in the game. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Stojakovic. Shots blocked. And he stays with it. And he gets that one. Orlando leading. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
And the Magic with possession. Here's Hardaway, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Down low. Here's Christie, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Christie. Fires for 3. The shot won't fall. Hardaway against Jackson. Anderson passes to Hardaway. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Here's Christie. Drains the triple. He's got 12.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Outside Hardaway. And there's the drive. Shoots over Jackson. That's good from Hardaway on the assist by Anderson. Anderson's got his 4th assist in this one. Jackson outside. Shoots over Anderson. Deflected.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Pass to Grant. Here's Scott. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Now here's Grant. Right wing. Anderson for 3. It's rebounded by Divac. And it's the Kings with the ball. Trailing by 10. Jackson right side. Right through the D for the layup. Jackson's got 13.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort and he brings the energy.
Hardaway, no good. And it's Sacramento's ball. Jackson outside. Pass to Webber. That one is off. And Orlando will come the other way. Outside Hardaway. Now Anderson. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Here's the lob. He got a piece of it. Pass to Webber. Shoots over Grant. Got a hand on it. Here's Scott. Hardaway on the wing. Defended by Jackson. A minute 31 left in the second period. To the wing, right side. Back come the Kings in transition. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. The Magic making a switch here. Here's Shaw, defended by Jackson. Pass to O'Neal. Doubled by Jackson. Here's Shaw. Off the mark there with a 3. The Kings trailing. Here's Christie to the middle. Here's Brown. An easy 2 on the layup.
That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
Here's Shaw, defended by Jackson. Driving inside. And the basket by Shaw. 6 points for him.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Jackson outside. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
And here are the Magic now. They've led by as many as 11. And the basket by Shaw. And the Magic lead by 8.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Pass to Stojakovic. Jackson on the wing. Over Grant. Jackson finds Brown. And he gets it to go. Brown's got 6 points.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Here's Shaw. Let's go with a 3. And so it's Orlando leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back after this word. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Orlando leading. Hardaway on the wing. Pass to O'Neal. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And for Orlando, and it's O'Neal in at the center position, locking down the middle. Here's Bibby, defended by Hardaway. It's deflected, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Just 4 to shoot. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Two on the clock. Here's Stojakovic. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. 9 points in the game.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Hardaway. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
And for the Magic, and it's Hardaway in at the point. Here's Bibby. Count that bucket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Scott, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Bibby. There's the drive. Deflected. Here's Scott. Pass to Hardaway. Over to the left wing. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Bibby. Pass to Webber. From 18 feet away. And it's Orlando with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Here's O'Neal. It's tipped. And here they come. 11 feet out. And that one's good. Webber. And now just a 4-point Magic lead. And here are the Magic now. Pass to O'Neal. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Christie. Anderson covers. Here's Stojakovic. Out left to the wing. And the ball out of play. The Magic will have it. Now here's Hardaway. He has 29 now. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 14 points for the game.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Pass to Webber. Shoots over Grant. And another basket for Sacramento. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Scott. Anderson inside. 9 points in the game. Here's Scott. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Hardaway. Christie with a rebound. The Kings trailing. Here's Bibby. Pass to Stojakovic. Scott with a rebound.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
O'Neal, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Pass to Christie. Here's Webber. Here's Bibby. Cashes it in from 11 feet. 6 points for him.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Here's Hardaway. Oh, hammer it home.
Ooh, that hurt.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Drives to the hoop. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. And the Magic making a change here. Turner's checked in. Pass to Divac. Here's Bibby. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Anderson can't get it to go.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Webber. Turner covers. And that one's good. Webber. And now it's just a 2-point Orlando lead.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Pass to Hardaway. Outside, Anderson. There's the 3. That shot off. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Here's Bibby. Here's Christie. And that misses. That would have put him up. Here's Scott. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Here's Bibby. Pass to Christie. Here's Divac. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Outside, Anderson. Now Hardaway. O'Neal on the wing. He's got 16. Hardaway with it. Anderson for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Anderson's got 12.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Timeout called. The Kings. So both teams changing it up here. To the right side. Pass to Jackson. On the take. Soft touch off the glass. Jackson's got 17. Orlando leading. Here's Shaw. Give him 8. Here's O'Neal. He shoots it. Good on the short little jump shot. O'Neal's got 8 points here in the quarter.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Jackson outside. Pass to Brown. Here's Stojakovic. Good. And Brown gets the assist. 11 points in the game.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's O'Neal. And another basket for Orlando.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Here's Bibby. 6 points for him. And he drives in. It's tipped. Here's Bowie. Pass to Shaw. And there's a pick. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And also, it's the steals. They've been harassing the ball today, forcing mistakes, and turning that into their advantage.
Here's Shaw. He's got 10. Pass to Scott. Shot from the low post is good. And now it's a 9-point Magic lead.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Jackson outside. Here's Brown. Driving in. Lets it go from 11. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Shaw. Defended by Jackson. Pass to Scott. Puts up a 3. Hauled in by the Kings.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
To the left side wing. Jackson down low. Here's Stojakovic. Just 5 to shoot. To the wing on the left. Here's Bibby. Sacramento again missing.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
There's a screen. Pass to Bowie. Here's Shaw. Here's Royal. From deep. The rebound by Pollard. 1:20 left in the third quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Bibby. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Here's Orlando. Pass to Scott. Shoots over Brown. Good on the 13-footer. Give him 8.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Jackson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Grant's checked in for Scott. And Orlando has possession. They're leading by 8. Here's O'Neal. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Here's Orlando. Here's Shaw. Sweet little floater. And now it's a 12-point Orlando lead.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Pass to Pollard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Here's Shaw, defended by Jackson. Here's Shaw. Nice D from Brown.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And so it's Orlando, ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Jackson against Anderson. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Bibby. 5 to shoot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
And he knocks down the first one. Hardaway's checked in for Orlando. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Orlando leading. On the court for Orlando, and it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Hardaway hits them both. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Here's Webber. That one's good for two.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Now here's Anderson. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Royal. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Hardaway. 4-3. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Webber. Here's Christie. And here's Brown. Out to the right wing. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the rejection. Pass to Anderson. Outside Hardaway. There's a screen. Into the lane. And he jams it home with authority.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Bibby. Grant with a steal. Here's Royal. For 3, Hardaway fires in the triple. Hardaway's got 38 points.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Here's Christie. Anderson covers. To the left side wing. Here's Bibby. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Brown. Here's Webber. From downtown, Divac. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Yep, count it.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Here's Divac. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Timeout called, the Magic.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Outside Anderson. Outside Hardaway. Got it. Good job in the low post. Hardaway's got 40 points.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Here's Bibby to the inside. 6 to shoot. Shoots. Royal grabs a rebound.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And pushing it up, here's Sacramento. Here's Bibby. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Divac. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
His defender flying by him after that pump fake.
No hesitation on his move to the rim right there. Here's O'Neal, defended by Brown. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 16 points here in the second half.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Pass to Webber. Brown with it, out left to the wing. Brown, a screen on Anderson. Back to Brown. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here's O'Neal. Tipped. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Bibby, defended by Hardaway. Pass to Christie, uncovered. And Sacramento again with the bucket.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Hardaway up top. Good. Hardaway's got 42 in the game.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Now here's Brown. Over to the left wing. Here's Bibby. Over Hardaway. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
To the paint. The steal. Here's Webber, defended by Hardaway. Pass to Brown. Here's Christie. Anderson covers. Here's Webber. Got a piece of it. And here's Hardaway. Knocked loose. Here's the break. Lets it go from 11. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
They're hammering him on the open floor right now.
They can't be afraid of keep pushing the basketball in transition because in a half-court set, they're struggling a little bit.
Now here's Hardaway. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Hardaway's got 44. Timeout call.
Timeout.
Sacramento.
Guard it.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Jackson outside. Pass to Divac. Here's Webber. 5 on the clock. Here's Christie. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Anderson gets the bucket.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Divac. Jackson with it. It's hauled in by the Magic. O'Neal's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Inside, Hardaway. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Here's Webber. Pass to Christie. Here's Stojakovic. He drops it from range.
That's his second three-pointer of the night, 1 in each half, trying to keep the defense honest.
Outside Hardaway. "11 feet out. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Three-pointer. The shot off that time. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Down low. Here's Divac. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Orlando leading. Now Hardaway.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Now here's Anderson. Hardaway on the wing. Defended by Jackson. Pass to Grant. Lets it go from the wing. And it's in there. And the Magic lead by 10.
Right now he's being too passive and not looking for his shot enough. He needs to be more aggressive and get more shots up because he's shooting well.
Here's Webber. Shoots over Grant. Webber no good. Jackson against Hardaway. Buries it down low. Hardaway's got 48.
He is the story for them offensively and a big reason why they're ahead.
To the paint. Here's Webber. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Outside Hardaway. A minute 22 left in the game. Shot's good by Scott.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. Now here's Hardaway. Anderson finds Hardaway. With the drive. Webber pulls it in. Over to the wing. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Poor defense there. That's his bread and butter. You have to crowd him out on the perimeter.
And here are the Magic now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Back to Hardaway. Anderson passes to Hardaway. Shoots over Jackson. That's good from Hardaway on the assist by Anderson. Hardaway's got 50 points. And so here's Sacramento. It's a 10-point game. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Webber. That one falls.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Hardaway against Jackson. Outside Hardaway. So the Magic win it. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. Now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.